What's up, you guys? I am here for a vibe check reading. So let's see what's popping, y'all. I hope everybody's doing okay out there in these spiritual streets. Guys, I have already invited in my highest level, like guides, angels, and divine ancestors of the Most High, as always. Give y'all some sage too. So let's see what the guys have to say, guys, for the energy update. See what's going on. I hope you guys don't hear all those kids outside. It is spring break and they are outside my door, like playing basketball, and it is super loud. Okay. So I hope my mic is doing a good job of drowning it out. Um, all right, let's get it popping. Angels and guides, ancestors of the Most High. What are the messages that we would like to share with us for the week? What can we know for this week's vibe? Oh, why did that want to flip out? Let's do this one more time. I got like 4 decks I wanted to use tonight, but this is one of my favorites. So let's see what's going on. Any messages from this deck? Any messages from this deck? Okay, I guess y'all not talking with this deck. We can move to the next deck. Oh my goodness. Okay, I should have followed my first. My first thought was to use my What's the Vibe deck. So let's get this deck out and watch they gonna prove me my intuition right. Any messages from What's the Vibe deck? Any messages? Highest level light guides, angels, and divine ancestors of the Most High. What are the messages for the energy for this week? Okay, now. Okay, now. So far, you're not proving me wrong. Okay. Oh, and it's intuition all the time, huh? We cannot ignore that intuition. They told me to use this deck because they wanted to let us know that there is some salty energy out there, guys, still trying to come for you. Salty, bitter, okay? Being petty at this time, okay? I don't know what's going on. Let's dive deep, okay? There's someone out there a little angry, okay? Any more messages that we need to know? What's going on with this salty? Tell me more. Thank you. Oh, collective, really? Really collective? Someone is salty because you're established collective or you're coming into a season of security at this time. You're coming into, or you've already come into a season of abundance, is what I'm getting. Okay. And you got some people a little salty. Okay. I'm kind of guessing that you don't care. Not to be funny, collective, but I mean, why should you? Why should you care? Protect your energy at this time. As I light my sage, protect your energy, guys. Set your intentions with this salty, petty energy out here. Protect your space. Calling your team to protect your energy. Okay. Any more messages? Let's. Oh, and that one. Oh, come on. We can't make it up. We can't make it up. Envy energy is all around you, collective. There are people around you that are envious, jealous, resentful, okay? Discontent with their own life here. So now they want to take it out on you, I'm guessing, okay? Not your problem. Not your problem, okay? Cuz let's be honest, okay? If you have a collective that is petty because you're established and they're showing some envious and jealous energy, 9 times out of 10, it wasn't a cakewalk for you to get to this space. right? So I would be unapologetic about the abundance that you are experiencing or about to experience at this time, because you don't get to have short-term microwave success in this matrix. Let's just be real. You have went through some things here. You've endured some things. You've 9 times out of 10 have elevated the soul, done your soul work here. So congratulations on your new level of abundance, okay? If nobody doesn't tell you that, I'm telling you that because I know that it is not a cakewalk, okay? Any more messages? Tell me more, because obviously y'all wanted me to use this deck. What is the vibe? Okay. And yeah, isolation, but it came out in reverse as you saw. Isolation energy here. So, guys, I feel like this may be you. You were left out of some type of dynamic here, and you felt rejected. You felt uh, left alone. And so now you're coming out of that energy by it being in reverse here. You felt left out in the cold and isolated, being an introvert energy for a season. But now you're coming out of that season, is what I'm getting here. Any more messages for the collective from this deck? Any more messages? Okay, I feel like I'm being pulled to another deck. Any more messages from this deck? Okay, period. Okay, you got the energy of being here now. Okay, celebrating yourself today. Some people are not doing that because it came out in reverse, right? You're probably still all over the place, guys. So it's just asking you to be in the moment here and get out of your head and be in the moment, be present. This was in reverse, so that is a that's a request from your team, okay? Your guides for you to be present now. My guides probably telling me that too. Be in the moment, okay? Any more messages for this collective at this time? Any more messages for this collective? Okay, I have been getting the green light to move to my next deck. All right, let's get into this Kipper-ish, my new deck. I love it. What's going on with the energy? Tell me more. Oh my God, I want to jump right on out, didn't you? Okay, so the concern, there is there perhaps, okay, masculine or feminine energy that may be experiencing some type of concern. It came out in the reverse. So I'm getting that this may be you, collective. For whatever reason, you may have been going through some type of concerning energy here, maybe some type of fear of some kind, maybe surrounding this feeling of isolation and being left out in the cold here. Let me turn this camera around so you can see all the cards. Okay. Maybe from this energy of you being left out in the cold here and you not being able to be present, not being still, not being able to meditate, it can cause a little anxiousness, okay? Not being in your center, okay? Being in your head, okay, can cause you to be all over the place instead of being present, right? So that could have been causing tension around you, is what I'm getting. Some type of concern here, okay? But it is in reverse, so that's great news. You are unbothered here, okay? You're unbothered. Any more messages for this collective? Any more messages from this collective? Okay. I'm going to use the rest of my deck here. Thank you for these messages, Divine Holy Spirit. I love it. Any more messages for this week's vibe? What is the vibe check? Any more messages that the collective needs to know at this time? Any more messages that the collective needs to know at this time? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, angels and guides of the Most High. Unexpected money. Wow. Okay. And that fell out in reverse too. Unexpected money, but it came out in reverse. So what this is telling me, guys, the concern is in reverse. So you're not being present here. You need to take some time to be present, meditate. The concern energy is moving out of your life. Okay. You are no longer feeling isolated or rejected here. Unexpected money is in reverse here. So that is telling me, if it was in the upright, I feel almost led to turn it around, but I'm going to keep pulling cards. If it was in the upright, it's unexpected, right? By it being in the reverse, it's either not divine timing, maybe in the further future, but it says right here, established, secure, okay, wealthy, and that is in the upright. So this is a synchronistic message here. Okay. So perhaps that whatever is causing you guys to be wealthy and secure here, or it's coming in because it is in the upright here, this unexpected money being in reverse, it may be the fact that you are now expecting this energy. You are no more in concern about finances, scarcity, lack mindset. You are expecting some type of security here. You are expecting some type of windfall here. Okay. So maybe that's why it's in reverse, because it's not unexpected here. You're not concerned anymore. You're coming out of isolation, and it says here that you're established, or you will be established here. Okay. So it could be a different collective. Okay. Because I just got another message. But if this is you, maybe you know just where your money is coming from, or you're expecting it now. Okay. But the other collective I just got, there may be a collective around you that was looking for something to come in, and perhaps it wasn't unexpected, and that may be in the reverse. But that doesn't feel right to me. I feel like this is more surrounding you, collective, because of this synchronistic message here. I feel like this is you, collective. Let's keep pulling. Tell me more about this unexpected money. I feel like this is you, collective. Tell me more, because it says right here, I feel like something wanted to come out. It says right here, you are definitely getting the bag here. That's what it says. Can you tell me any more about this unexpected money and this established wealth here? Ah, I got you. Okay. So this may be a collective around you guys. It may be the collective around you. Okay. There's some animosity here, and it came out right above, right underneath this envy card here, right? So there's a collective around you. There's some haters in the camp. Okay. Salty, envy, animosity. Okay. So, sage your space, return to sender if need be, get that energy of animosity, envy off of you, guys, because people may be throwing this energy towards you. Here is what I'm getting. Okay. Be present, tap in. The divine will show you the way. And I feel led to pull a clarifying card on the unexpected money now because of this animosity card. So let's get into that. Okay. The divine definitely will show you how to make moves. Trust and believe, because right here it says you're being established. Okay. So the energy around you that's throwing shade, hate, okay, it can't do anything. If anything, it will be temporary. Okay. Can you clarify the unexpected money in reverse? Clarify the unexpected money in reverse, please. I just heard in my spirit, someone is someone was due some type. I just got this in my spirit. Someone was due some type of money here, and there's someone who either stole it or planning to steal it from you at this time, collective. Okay, take it as how it resonates. Unexpected money in reverse. Please clarify that card. Wish granted? Unexpected money in reverse. Wish granted. It says wish granted here. Wish granted. So now I feel like I should turn this card around. Unexpected money is coming for you. Okay. Established is right here on the board in the upright, because when I asked for a clarifying card, wish granted came out. Someone is manifesting the bag. Okay. Someone is manifesting the bag here. And the divine is saying your wish is granted. Okay. That is the clarifying card. It says the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. Wish granted. Okay. So the outcome may not be exactly what you want. Unexpected money. So now I just got another message because I read that. So if I keep that how it came out in the reverse, it's not that it's not coming. It's a sure thing that it's coming, because established, secure, and wealthy is right above it. Right? So it's definitely coming. It may not be coming in the time frame that you think it's coming, collective. It may be coming at another time frame, okay? Not on your timeline, but the divines, because right here, the divine says, wish granted, it may not come how you think it should come. Or I'm getting, it may not come directly from you, collective. It may be coming from someone around you. Okay? It may not be coming to your hand. It may be coming from someone else's hand to your hand, is what I just got. Okay? Wish granted. Maybe coming from somewhere else. Okay? Maybe someone else is established already and they're coming into your experience. And someone does not like that, with this animosity right beside it. Okay? Someone's angry about that. But it is what it is. The divine has stepped in here, and you're being established, collective. Wish is granted here. So that is out of animosity's hands. Okay. That's just what that is. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Any more messages for the collective for this energy this week? Oh, and the divine says, congratulations. There is an achievement that was had, and this is why you have wish fulfillment, wish granted. It may not look like how you expect it to look, but someone is being cheered on in the spirit here. You have done the deed, okay? So congratulations. And I feel like you know exactly what that is. I really feel like it's spiritual soul work here. You've achieved what you needed to achieve, okay? If we look at that 5 and 2, that's a 7. That is the number of the divine here. The divine is congratulating someone here for breaking a generational curse. I don't know, setting a boundary perhaps. Okay, I don't know. Maybe remaining unbothered about all this envious energy around them. Okay, maybe that was your challenge, to not be triggered. You know, any more messages for the collective at this time? Yes, and then you have change that came out in reverse here. Change that came out in reverse. Okay, the change card. And so what I'm getting from that is, especially by this wish granted, saying it may not look like what you want or how you expect it, but it's what you need, right? I just feel like it's there is a change here that maybe you're not ready for, collective. You don't want the change that's coming in. You don't want it, collective. That's what I just got. You don't want this change that the divine is trying to give you here. Wow. The divine is trying to celebrate your achievement by bringing in some type of reward here, because you have all this jealous, envious energy around you, because they must sense it. Their spirit must sense it. Something's going on. Okay. Any more messages? Oh, I can't. I can't. I cannot. And why are all these messages, cards coming out in the reverse? I feel like because we're in Mercury retrograde right now, that's why these cards are coming out in reverse. I feel like I want to turn them all around. Twin Flame just came out. Twin Flame. And you got Mature Man in the reverse here. Something's going on, collective. You got Twin Flame and Mature. Oh, I'm sorry. Twin Flame came out in the reverse. I'm sorry. That's how the Twin Flame came out in the reverse. The Mature Man came out in the upright. Now that makes more sense to me. Okay, that makes more sense. And I'm going to wrap up this message because it's getting longer than I expected. Okay, so the Twin Flame came out. And that 4 here is about building. Okay, it's about finding that balance within the self, right? Okay. Twin Flame can be fiery energy here. Relationships that don't always mesh. Some people see it differently. I see it as sometimes it's meant to be, but that doesn't mean it always works out. And perhaps you had a soul contract with a Twin Flame. Maybe you had a contract that did not see itself through. There was no follow through here. And then because of that, you have a mature man coming in, taking the place, or a mature woman, take it as it resonates, coming in, or they already came in here. Okay. That 5 represents change. The change is already here on the board in the reverse. Collective, you don't want this relationship. You don't want this relationship that's coming for you at this time here. That's what you don't want. You don't want it. And the divine is saying, maybe you wanted it at one time, because it says wish fulfillment here. And it says on the card, the outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it's what you need. Isn't that funny? So the divine is saying you might not want this relationship that's going to change your life, but you need it because it's going to change your life. You had a Twin Flame and that connection did not work out. Okay, that's what I'm getting, because it came out at the same time as the Mature Man. Okay, so I just feel like the Twin Flame connection is no longer together. Okay, it's no longer a contracted union, because it came out in the reverse and the Mature Man came right along with it. So there's some divine feminines, because maybe you're the only one that received that achievement. You leveled up the soul, divine feminine or masculine, take it as it resonates. But maybe you're the only twin in that connection that actually did that work here, right? And so the divine is saying, okay, thank you, next. All right. It's time for someone to take the place of the connection that did not fulfill itself, right? And it says right here, you don't want that. You don't want that change, with that change in reverse here. You don't want it, or you're not ready for it, but it's telling you to come out of isolation here, right? Okay. And then, my God, today, look at this. The concerned masculine here in the reverse is right on top of that, right underneath or above it. I'm sorry, that Twin Flame connection card here. So maybe you or your counterpart here in the previous contract was concerned about that, but not anymore. I feel like you may have some energy around you, or you were concerned about that or something. Okay. But not anymore. You're not concerned anymore. Maybe you weren't even concerned anymore that this connection did not. That's what I just got. Maybe you're not concerned anymore that that twin flame contract or connection is over. Maybe that's what you're no longer concerned about. Okay. Let's wrap up the reading. It's getting long, but you got a mature man coming in, collective, or a mature woman coming in, because the divine wants to give you a wish fulfillment here. Okay. And it's not what you expect. Okay. Unexpected money, wish fulfillment. Maybe I just got to, maybe you wanted to focus on the bag here with this established card, but it's coming. The wish fulfillment is coming in the form of a soulmate. Okay. Not what you expected. I just got that for someone. Okay. Let's wrap up the reading. Oh, yeah. Something's going on because this masculine came out in reverse, trusted. So you thought you were with a twin flame here, a divine connection that you trusted, but you could not trust this energy here. This energy could not be trusted. Yeah, it's in reverse. So there's an energy, a mature man that's coming in. There's that 5 that changed to take its place. Yeah, you got somebody better coming in, collective. We've been talking about this. I feel like the last reading I did was talking about a new relationship. You cannot get around it. Okay. And whatever this relationship is, it's bringing in some jealousy here. Okay. Whatever this relationship is about, it's bringing in envy energy here along with it, or someone is envious of you, collective, that because you're unbothered here with that concern in the reverse, you're unbothered. You no longer care that this connection did not work out. So that could be what it's talking about here. You're unbothered. You don't care. So somebody does not like the fact that you don't care because they're still sitting in envious, resentful energy here. It's right there on the board. Can we close out the reading? Any more messages? Any more messages? Yeah, you couldn't trust this energy here. And so the divine removed it and bringing you someone else. This energy is all over the place. Okay. Yeah. And this is you, Ice Queen. You're not ready for this. You're frozen right here. You're good. You're content, is what I'm getting. Okay. But it's coming for you, collective. And see, energy don't lie. Look at this. It's 41 on this card right here. 4 and 1 is 5. The change is coming for you. And it's telling you also, just be still and receive is the other message that I just got. Be still and receive. Just freeze right there in the ice. You have nothing left to do. The divine is bringing it in. Wish fulfillment here. The wish is granted. The wish is granted. It's already done. And I think I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. This is a beautiful message. You don't want it. You don't want it, but it wants you. And look at the end of my deck, the bottom of my deck. This is why it's coming for you, collective. Thank you, divine, for wrapping up this reading so beautifully. This is why it's coming for you, because you chose you, collective. Self-love. You chose you. So now the universe is choosing you. You're up next in line for real love because you chose real love from yourself first. Okay? That's a beautiful message. Be in the moment. Celebrate yourself and receive the blessing that is coming for you at this time. I love you guys. Have a beautiful week. This is the vibe. There is love coming in, guys. I'm excited because we need love. The universe is chaotic right now. So we need all of the love that we can get at this time. And you're getting it because you first gave it to you. I love this for you. I will see you guys next time on Tay Talks and Tarot. Peace. Spread some love.